New York City has long served as inspiration for filmmakers spanning every decade and genre. The city not only serves as a beautiful backdrop, but also has its own life and personality. If you're a part-time fan of the movies, chances are you can recall at least one iconic movie scene or film shot at a famous location that made you want to visit NYC. Here's the list of top 10 movies to display their love for the most beautiful city in the world, NYC. But before starting the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 1. King Kong, 1933. Kong is a silver screen monster movie so iconic, the image of him atop the Empire State Building is one of the most indelible cultural images from the history of film. This film has been remade and updated, but never imitated, showing the clash of a giant ape loose in the urban jungle. The climactic moment of Kong scaling what was the world's tallest building at the time, a title claimed from the Chrysler Building, has remained with us ever since. New York's skyline may have changed, but when you visit NYC, you can't help looking up and imagining a giant ape battling biplanes. Number 2. Miracle on 34th Street, 1947. Miracle on 34th Street, also called The Big Heart in the UK, became an instant holiday classic as soon as it was released in 1947. The film was written by Valentine Davies, was directed by George Seaton, and starred Maureen O'Hara, Natalie Wood, John Payne, and Edmund Gwenn. The film was highly recognized at the Academy Awards, shot on location in New York, including a sequence filmed during the 1946 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The movie remains an endearing story about the power of belief and the importance of trust. Number 3. Pickup on South Street, 1953. As bodies jostle on a New York City subway train, the grifter Skip McCoy, Richard Widmark, picks the handbag, an alarmingly graphic metaphor for sexual revulsion. The fellow passenger Candy, Jean Peters, the wallet he lifts from her contains microfilm of top-secret US government information she's unwittingly carrying for her communist spy ex-boyfriend. Samuel Fuller's gripping Cold War film noir was mostly filmed in Hollywood, but it offers a genuine tang of Manhattan in the early 1950s thanks to artful use of back projection and second-unit locations. Number 4. West Side Story, 1961. New York is historically a city of immigrants from different countries. Robert Wise and Jerome Robbins' Romeo and Juliet reboot West Side Story, based on the 1957 musical, showed the depth of the cultural divides via the rumbles between the Sharks and Jets, respectively Puerto Rican and White Street gangs. The setting was the Upper West Side's old Lincoln Square tenement area, which was demolished to make way for the Lincoln Center complex in the early 1960s. Some of the filming took place where the West Side meets the East Side on 110th Street. Number 5. Ghostbusters, 1984. In this eternally hip comedy, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis played the parapsychologists who saved New York City from a ghost infestation and a 100-foot marshmallow man. Among the New York institutions captured in Ghostbusters were Columbia University, the New York Public Library, Columbus Circle, and the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Ghostbusters, on the other hand, is a stone-cold comedy classic. The movie still has a New York feel to it anyway. Number 6. The Apartment, 1960. Billy Wilder's sardonic romantic drama, a 1960s Best Picture Oscar winner, lacerates the sleazy corporate politics of an era when male workers treated their workplace as a pickup joint. Insurance clerk C.C. Baxter, Jack Lemmon, has found that lending his Upper West Side brownstone apartment to his bosses so they can sleep with their female colleagues is the surest means of getting a quick promotion. Number 7. All About Eve, 1950. Written and directed by Joseph L. Mankiewicz, the 1950 Best Picture Oscar winner skewered egoism and ambition among New York theater types at a time when there was intense rivalry between Broadway and Hollywood. Bette Davis stars as the aging diva who hires a supposedly smitten fan and Baxter as her assistant, only to find the girl is intent on replacing her as Broadway's ruling actress. All About Eve is the only movie for which 4 actresses have been Oscar nominated. Number 8. The Other Guys, 2010. The New Yorkness of The Other Guys begins with the fact Mark Wahlberg's character has been busted to desk duty for accidentally shooting Derek Jeter. Just as important is the fact that the city is such an epicenter for finance. The humor in The Other Guys comes from Will Ferrell and Wahlberg playing opposites who are partnered together. But one of the underlying themes is that the villains aren't the boisterous ones, but the slick and immoral rich people. Number 9. Spider-Man Homecoming, 2017. Spider-Man is a New York superhero through and through. The fact that he's from Queens is indelible to his character. Personally, our favorite of the Spider-Man so far has been Tom Holland, but Spider-Man Far From Home mostly takes place in Europe. Homecoming, on the other hand, is very much a New York film and a great step into the Marvel world for our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Number 10. You've Got Mail, 1998. One of the films being parodied by the They Came Together, that would be You've Got Mail. You know how it goes, two people who don't like each other finally fall for one another. In this case, it's because they've been chatting over email anonymously, not knowing that they were talking to one another. It's a bit dated now, as anything involving AOL is, but it still has Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, then hit the subscribe button to never miss out on any of our videos. See you next time.